But what a start has been for Tito Villanova. If Barcelona win tonight, he'll become the only manager in the club's history to have won the opening 7 league games of the season. As for Jose Mourinho, it's his worst start to a league season for 11 years. For Real Madrid, it's the worst in 8. They have won their last 4 games, though, scoring 14 in the process. The matchups are mouth-watering. Tito versus Jose, Messi versus Ronaldo. It's Barcelona against Real Madrid, and it's coming up next.
The 13th time these clubs have met in various competitions in the last 18 months. There have been 11 red cards in those games. Pleasantries now, unpleasantries quite often when they kick off. And even for the greats of world football, this is heart-stopping. Sit back, go nowhere, take the phone off the hook. Put your feet up, get yourself a glass of beer or a glass of wine and prepare yourself for an absolute treat. 2 giants of world football go into the ring to do battle. Well, last season, remember, we had a goal after 22 seconds.
It is, and I was just waiting to see how they were going to line up and, you know, where Adriano was going to play. And Adriano has slotted in alongside Mascherano at the back, and that's a big surprise for me.
What do you make of this team selection now? Adriano nominally in as a centre-back. Where they're lining up at the moment, Jerry, they're a back 2.
Yep. Well, playing at centre-back, but I think it's all about keeping the ball and getting at this Real Madrid defence, and here we go.
Ball is won by Fabregas, threading it through to Xavi. Xavi playing it back to Lionel Messi, who treads through the footballing landmines. There's a whistle, but it's not from the referee. It was a phantom whistle from the crowd. Or maybe from one of the benches. Here's Messi. Rides the challenges brilliantly in his own time. Fabregas. Khedira. He's been brilliant recently to his German international Ozil, but a fine tackle though by Alves. Now Messi. Clipped by Ramos. Referee makes a mental note of that one. Iniesta back in the team. Hasn't started in the last 5 games. But this is the real thing tonight against Real Madrid. Pedro to Lionel Messi. Messi tried to go through the legs of Khedira. But he's got through 20 minutes without any controversy or even a hint of a yellow card so far. Iniesta. Fabregas. Time and space here for Pedro. Loses Marcelo. Back to Fabregas. Tees up Iniesta. And there's a shot, but Casillas is happy to see that just sail casually over his bar. Alves goes off. Montoya comes on. And, well, what do we make of this Barcelona defence now?
Well, he's got to take on Cristiano Ronaldo. That's his first task.
There's a foul by Alonso. That's his second in quick succession. Xabi Alonso has to watch his step, and, well, nobody wants to miss this game, but
that's a big point.
It was his 3rd season in the first team pool. And before this season, he'd only played a dozen games. Started 3 in La Liga last season, plus a Copa del Rey and the game against Bate Borisov in the Champions League. So very much a rookie. Xavi to Iniesta. Now Pedro. Pedro blocked by Ramos. Pepe flies in there. Messi! It's Ronaldo 1, Messi 1! You can't separate these two.
Well, there's a lot of appealing going on with the Real Madrid players. I think they felt that Sergio Ramos was fouled, but Messi does what he does best. Sticks the ball in the back of the net. Now, you know that goal from Ronaldo earlier put him top of the Pichichi charts alongside Falcao. And Messi has now levelled it. 7 goals apiece. This is a ball in from Pedro. It's bouncing around, and
Well, Pepe just overcommitted himself, Jerry, didn't he?
He did.
Flew at the ball.
He's jumped too early. It's a mistake. It's a defender mistake. He's jumped far too early. And Messi picks up the pieces and sticks it in the back of the net.
And the two greatest footballers on this planet.
That's a strange one.
It's the message we're getting from Guillem, and that really would be very brave management from Tito Villanova. Here is Montoya, who replaced Alves. By Clasico standards, he's good clean fun. Only 17 fouls, 2 yellow cards so far.
The interesting thing is it's the away side who's had the fewer fouls. That's a mistake as well. Just a few little sloppy passes and Real Madrid looking to pounce.
Busquets. Albert doesn't have a lot of support. Stops in his tracks, puts it into the path of Iniesta, but good defending once more by Real. We approach the final minute of the first half. Alonso's there. Ozil drives out of defence, but gives it away rather cheaply to Busquets. Pedro. Xavi. Now Messi. Catch me if you can. Little swivel of the hips, and Ozil completely the wrong way. And then
There it is.
yeah, it was thigh to thigh, wasn't it? And to be fair to the referee, he was about 6 yards away. Fans frustrated that Barcelona were not more direct in their approach to that free kick. Ronaldo. They enjoyed that. If it is a pantomime, he's the baddie. There needs to be wise words from both managers. Lionel Messi getting himself on the score sheet after Cristiano Ronaldo had given Real Madrid the lead. Neither spectacular goals, both scrappy goals. Half-time is 1-1. Some of the greatest players ever to be seen in the shirts of Barcelona and Real Madrid do battle again. Real making a sharp start to the second half here. Ronaldo trying to get it into Benzema. Now Ozil. Ooh, it's a big decision for the referee to have to make there. He thought long and hard about it. Stared at the situation. And maybe Ozil didn't protest enough. Here goes Messi. Leaves 2 for dead. Shakes off. Pepe plays it right across. Brilliant defending from Arbeloa. At times, anarchic defending as well. Iniesta to Busquets to Messi. Do you get the impression that Villanova said, let's get Messi into the game a little bit more? He's had more touches in the opening minute and a half of the second half than he did pretty much all the first. As the ball is driven across, it takes a...
Well, he's kept the game flowing better, I think, in the second half. Rob not given some of the silly free kicks. This is great stuff.
It's a fantastic ball. Jordi Alba is free. Doesn't have a lot of support. He tried to cut it back. Alba again. To Iniesta. Couldn't shake off Arbeloa, and Pepe flew in there, and the referee gives the free kick. It would be 1 footstep outside of the penalty area.
A wry smile on his face.
It was inside.
It was inside, definitely. But does he touch him? Well, he pulls his leg out. He's a split second late, and again, I've seen them given for a lot less.
Well, he's given just the corner, Jerry. Through us both. Well, there's been a legitimate call at both ends of the field for a penalty. Xavi. Iniesta. Showing no signs of rustiness after his 5 games out of the starting 11. Busquets. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that starts his routine all over again. Can he blast a hole in the wall? No, he can't. He actually have hit his own player, Pepe, who was there to create a diversion. Real Madrid winning is an even more generous on both Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo scoring 4-1. I think a few people have cleaned up on that one. Brilliant by Iniesta. Lays it off to Pedro. Xavi goes wide to Montoya. Benzema. Not a great layoff, not a great clearance from Adriano. Pinball defending.
Well, that man's done well, hasn't he?
Now Fabregas. Barcelona with, as you say, Jerry, greater possession of the ball, but Real Madrid looking more dangerous when they have use of it.
Yeah, they look better organised as well at the back, you know, and I think Real Madrid certainly will regret the chances they've missed in the first half, as it's 1-1 now.
Fabregas to Messi. Messi caught by Alonso, who was booked in the first half. Now this is a big decision by the referee. Well, he's got over and had a word with Pepe.
It's like I said in the first half, the shirt pulling of Busquets, and well, that's a free kick, definitely. He's not got the ball, Xavi Alonso. He doesn't get the ball, he gets Messi. I don't think it's a yellow card, though. I don't think it's a yellow card. It's definitely a free kick.
Messi thought it was a yellow card, Jerry.
Knowing that he's got one yellow card. Well, it's a striking range for Xavi Hernandez or Messi.
It's more the referee making great play of getting the wall 10 paces back. It's Messi.
Oh, what
it's
a goal.
Magnificent. You are watching possibly the greatest footballer ever at the absolute peak of his powers. Cometh the hour, cometh the man like no other.
That's a fair distance out against a world-class goalkeeper, Rob. That is some strike. What a goal this is from Lionel Messi. My goodness, and is he enjoying that? I think he'd rather have the free kick and take the penalty than see Xabi Alonso sent off. Have a look at it, technique. Up over the wall, pace on it, no chance for Casillas. He's got spin on it, he's got everything right. The wall jumps as well. Unbelievable. This little man just gets better and better.
I used to say bend it like Beckham, manoeuvre it like Messi.
Score them like Messi.
The problem is, I think he's landed on his shoulder. He's okay. Concern from the Real Madrid, from the Barcelona defenders around him. They, of course, have in the back of their mind Puyol's horrific injury. To see perfection again.
The wall's jumping. These lads are all jumping. He's got that up and over and dipping and curling away. Everything about it is just brilliant. But then that's what we expect of Lionel Messi. Chances, I'm sure, Gonzalo Higuain would have gobbled up. But now they're 2-1 down. And it's comeback time, is it? Or are they going to just give up?
Last man to score a hat-trick in the Clasico, Lionel Messi. Xavi. One player down there will be green with envy. Ronaldo. He will not want Messi to steal his show. He'll feel that this could be the casting vote when it comes to the World and European Player of the Year for 2012.
Well, these are the games that are defining for me. You've got, I think, probably the two best teams in the world. And the talent is unbelievable.
Xavi. Barcelona going for the killer goal. We talked about the perfect free kick. That was the perfect tackle from Ramos. Higuain bumps into Busquets. There was a foul, and
that's a great challenge from Sergio Ramos. He has to get that one right on Pedro. Pedro's appealing for it, though. I saw him booked for diving last week.
Well, it's possibly the greatest collection of Real Madrid and Barcelona players we've ever had on the field at one time. The record-breaking Real Madrid team. Mourinho the general. Cristiano Ronaldo firing the shots against this rightly lauded Barcelona side.
Well, everybody, maybe that's what he's wanting to do, go off, get the sling put on, and then come back on and perfect the bicycle kick.
Nobody could write the script for this one, believe me. 3/4 of a fantastic game gone. Iniesta. Messi toe-to-toe with Khedira. Oh, he gets a slice of the ball. Messi whips away from him. Now Alba, back to Messi!
That's a chance.
It's a hybrid, wasn't it? Somewhere between a cross and a shot.
It's a chance. Great run, super pass. Jordi Alba cuts it back for Messi. I think you're right. I'm not sure if he was looking to go for goal or chip it to the far post. But it has to go down as a chance.
Messi, by the way, 17 goals in Clásicos. Passing is pretty precise. You can throw all kinds of stats at you. The only one that matters is what the scoreline is. Iniesta. Now Xavi. Can you see? Busquets is the outlet. So obvious with the pass put out by Ozil. Will he go the full 90 minutes? He rarely does, and he takes a spectacular tumble.
It's a clever piece of skill.
Goes down to the final few seconds. Half of Barcelona's goals this season, by the way, have been scored in the final 15 minutes of matches. 13 of the 26 goals.
I haven't seen too much of him since he's come on, Alexis.
Supporters raise their voices.
This is trouble.
Iniesta, blocked by Arbeloa. Falls to Lionel Messi. Now to Iniesta, right across goal, and Marcelo has to be very careful.
It's good play, good defending as well from Real Madrid. Good cover at the far post from that little man, Marcelo. Wonderful play from Messi, slides it in. And it's drilled across by Andres Iniesta.
Real Madrid trying to put up roadblocks. Messi, now from Busquets. Fanciful flip for Iniesta. Alonso comes flying in, falls to Messi. Twists and turns, 180 degrees twice. Free kick, and we know what happened last time he got a free kick in this periphery. I would put my money on a shot, Jerry.
Well, he's on a hat-trick, isn't he?
He wants to take that ball home with him. It's like a Christmas cracker between Messi and Ronaldo. It's mine, it's yours, it's mine, it's yours. Looking for his hat-trick. And Casillas can breathe again.
Well, the little genius couldn't hit the target this time.
It's a different philosophy. Busquets. Fans inch to the edge of the seats because Messi's got the ball. Now Iniesta. On the blind side, here's Alexis. Lovely little backflip, but please note, wonderful defending by Real Madrid, and now they counter-attack Ozil. Wonderful sprint from him. It's a lung-busting game of football.
That was a waste, wasn't it?
Even the referee has lost it, he regains it. His head must be spinning around.
He's trying to get out of the way. The referee's gone on the way twice.
Pepe flies in. He hasn't been booked yet. He generally is in this game.
It's high, and he has to accept that it's a yellow card.
That's 7 yellow cards in a row against Barcelona for Pepe. Messi. Messi moves through the gears again. Onto Alexis.
It's a shame.
That's 3 times he's been offside since his introduction.
It's a shame, Rob, because he's so fast. And he doesn't need to go early. And do you know what? Messi. Well, it's March, it's tight.
He's leaning offside,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's tight, but
Plane from the capital to Catalonia. Tito Villanova broke with tradition and had his players stay at a local hotel last night. Higuain's cross takes a deflection. Adriano's delighted it flew away from his own goal. Here's a big chance. It's Messi. Just slightly too far ahead of Pedro. Well, have 6 defenders back. Pedro's legs gave way. Mourinho will settle for that. Alexis. Sees up Iniesta through the legs of Alonso. Back to Xavi. Panic stations in the Real defence. Casillas didn't so much as see that one as hear it crash off the bar behind him, and it would have been most unlikely of heroes. Montoya. Nobody of the same mind is leaving the stadium early. Lionel Messi. Crunched by Arbeloa.
well, he knew exactly what he had to do, didn't he? Arbeloa could not afford to let him run one-on-one against Pepe, who's already booked. And Arbeloa gets him from behind.
It was an evil, but a necessary evil.
Well, this is the strike coming up. Good effort from Montoya. Really was a super effort.
If he scored the winning goal, it'd be the one face of all of the players that would actually need a caption, because he's possibly the least recognised of.
Substituting the full-backs and putting on strikers when you're 2-0 down and winning it 3-2 in the final minutes. That was something else. But I don't think there deserves to be a loser here today. Both sides have played fantastic football. And I think a draw is probably a fair result, Rob.
Already one final sting in the tail. Iniesta threads it through. Look at this for a dart. Steadies himself, but way off target by Pedro. Somehow he found the extra energy then, but he couldn't find the extra accuracy.
Yeah, he's coming inside on his left foot. He's looking to bend it into the far corner. Great ball from Andres Iniesta. And he gets inside, left foot, looking to bend it in. And wide of the target.
Well, the final whistle brings peace to these two teams. You can't separate Messi and Ronaldo. Everybody has an opinion on who is the best at this moment in time. And tonight, well, they both take dual billing. Messi scores 2, Cristiano Ronaldo scores 2. And little between the two teams on the night. Still, of course, in La Liga, there's an 8-point difference between the reigning champions, Real Madrid, and Barcelona. Maybe Cristiano Ronaldo, Jerry's going to have to take a break from the international scene and your Northern Ireland this week. It's been a great game. It has been a classic Clasico, and it's finished 2-2.
Yes, what a fantastic game of football. Tactically and technically brilliant. Both won't be unhappy with the result, although both having chances to win. Real probably the stronger in the first half, Barca in the second. You can see why these two are not the only big two in Spain, but also the main favourites for the Champions League.
Well, it was an extended spell of possession for Real Madrid, but they make nothing of it. That's another look. Well, plenty of trickery from Arda Güler. Didn't make too many inroads from that. In fact, Only served to take him further away from goal.
Sense that there's a good mixture of fans in the stadium tonight. I wouldn't call it 50-50, it's hard to tell, but I feel like both clubs are equally well represented at MetLife Stadium tonight.
And plenty of stateside support for Spanish football. We'll see this run in from Alex Valle, cuts it back. Shot had nowhere to go. There was another positive move from the Blaugrana. Pablo Torres' effort